this video. I'm going to do this video for India, and as I've seen, Indian football is not uh, great compared to other European teams. I agree with that. They haven't reached that standards, but in this country, which has a lot of population and who has really good players, good talents, and they're achieving it. It's not a easy task to come from 2013. They were 175 ranked, and now they are 97th ranked in the FIFA table, which is not an easy task for all these Indians to achieve it. And they have really good talents. I know they haven't reached the standards of the European teams, but they have really good talents. They've been developing. They've been the field. They are doing that. This thing. This shows that they can achieve. They can grow. Football culture can grow in India. We can bring up players in India. It's really good for our country. Not only cricket being our main sport, having a lot of sports in our country can build up a good community, can build up good citizens. It's not necessary only cricket needs to be in India. Not only football, we can bring up many other sports with such great talents in our country, which people and parents and people who don't support them to go and play the sport and only depends on studying. I agree, studying is really important for students. People need knowledge, but I agree with that. But we need to build a really good culture, a good sports culture, which is also really good for the country. They can do both of them, which will really bring them up as a person. I agree with that. And people who play the sport and do not get country, because it's our country who is playing for the as a team to prove that we are Indians and we can win cups, we can bring trophies for us. And when people don't come up to the field and do not support them, it's a really bad for a sports person, and sportsmanship may decrease, morale may decrease. People who are working so hard, and you don't see people coming up over that and not seeing the match, really spoils as a person to achieve and win games. So all the fans who have turned up after Sunil Chhetri has begged to bring players, to bring fans, and I was really sorry, because as a sports person, he should not beg. People need to come and watch the sport. And when he's begging and saying, "Come to the field, shout at us," it was really heartbreaking for us. I didn't expect as a fan that, and after hearing his speech, as a person, even I'm going for the finals. We need to support them. We need to cheer them. We need to bring up this culture. And we know they can't win all the matches, but as a team, and they've reached the Asian Cup, which is a cup which they have the potential to win it. I agree that this team can bring up really good heights, really good things, and they have a really good captain who is guiding the team to win which can win trophies and has been proving. I know he has scored 61 goals for his country in 100 appearances, and people still argue that when people argue that he's just 3 goals away, and when 3 goals away from Messi, and people argue that he's playing in a Asian league and not competitive league. But see, as a player, have you seen other countries achieving this? Other players who can come and score 61 goals. We need to see that as a person. I know that he has not played in the European stage, and the competition and the heights are really different. But yes, as a player and as a good player and captainship and bringing up a youth team which is being developing in India, they should need support. We need to give support. I know it's which is not a great cup, but still, as Indians, as our country, we need to give support. We just cannot give up. And people give ads in Star Sports, support meri dusri country, and people don't support for our country. It's really bad. I agree. World Cup is coming. We are supporting other teams, but we're not supporting our own country. That's like ditching our own country and supporting others. I agree that they have a really good heights. They're totally different. But first, we need to respect our country, our Indians, whoever, wherever you are. You're in Singapore, you're in Brazil, you're in Europe, you're in any country. Our country is first. We need to support our country first, and then support other countries. This is the thing we need to develop in our nation. When people don't support our countries and our country's football, our country's sports, our country's tennis, and go to other countries and support, is really heartbreaking for a sports person, and as and for me, who don't support our country, that I team, they have a really good club, they have been developing the sport. But unless we as a fans don't support them, don't support the staffs, the football staffs and the people, and tell them bring football, bring tennis, bring table tennis, bring every sport, we as Indians can't grow. Having a population of around 132 crores or 142 crores, and we can't bring up players from different sports, is really bad. When you see European countries performing, why can't India perform? It's not that we don't have players, we don't have potential. We have potential in everything. I think so. We need to support. Let's take the first stage. Let's go to stadium who was booked. Congrats to the person. I know every tickets have been sold out. Congrats to all the fans. Let's go. Let's give them a support. Let's give them a cheer. Let's bring this Indian team to a next stage. Let's bring other sports to the next stage. We can do it, and we have the potential. Cheers, we can do it. This is the video which I need to do, because as an Indian needs to give this support and needs to cheer this team, bring this team up. Come on, let's do it, India.